Slay the Spire is the series of games where you need to build your deck, attack, and protect. I thought that beating Slay the Spire 2 without any challenge, the usual way, is very boring and lame. So, me, the guy who basically never played any roguelikes, who is a shooter guy who's all aim, no IQ, and never played Slay the Spire or even watched any videos about this game, decided to play without any defense cards, any protection. So, you can say that I'm gonna slay without protection. So, is it even possible to beat the game without using any defense cards? Let's find out! I started off with turning on the tutorial, because I didn't even know what the game is about, to be honest. And after understanding the basic rules, the challenge has begun. Play defensive cards to gain block. Hell nah. Nah. Alright. So right here he attacks like 12 damage, right? So we should have used 2 defenses and attacked once. But we cannot do anything like that, so as I understand, we just strike him thrice and we end the turn. Right, deal 8 damage and apply 2 vulnerable. I don't know why I can pronounce vulnerable. And of course, the first battle was pretty easy. There we go! And we healed 6 HP. That's important. Do I know what is better? Like, how do you expect? I don't know, like 10 gold, is it much? Like, convert it to crypto. Alright. Lose 2 HP, gain 16 block. That's block, so no. Apply 2 vulnerable. Deal 7 damage, gain 2 strength. Alright, that's definitely the best attack here. Oh, alright, I gain 10 gold too. Alright. And honestly, for this game, I'm even locked in. I even thought about the path I will take. So, where do we go? So, we'll have merchant right here. I think we should go here so we can rest. Rest, it probably regenerates its HP, right? Because I didn't know. Alright, let's go. Oh, a lot of enemies. What are they doing? This enemy intends to give you 2 status cards. Also, I don't know what status cards, what will they do to me? Like the vulnerable state or something like that? I don't know. Let's just do that. Oh, I didn't mean to. Alright, can we restart? I totally misclicked. Alright. I will not complete this game. Whoa. Alright, maybe I didn't lock in. But still, even though I got damaged a bit, the fight was pretty easy. For now, it's looking good. Oh wait, 0. Deal 6 damage, add a copy of this card into... Well, that's the best card in here, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure in every move I make. So, merchant. Let's... that's scary. I didn't expect. Deal 9 damage, draw 1 card. Cool. Whenever you played an attack... Okay, block. No block. No block. I don't understand. I'll just buy that. It sounds very cool. Playing Slay the Spire 2 without any preparation and watching any videos is such a fun thing, because somehow it surprises you on every single step. We're good. Why are we small? Okay, we need to kill him, we need something like that. Alright. If the enemy is vulnerable, ooh, hits twice. It sounds very cool. Wow. Honestly, that might be my new favorite game, because cards in this game are so interesting. Like, they are cool.
Alright, bird on his nest. You spot an enormous shambling beast chase off an injured green bird. In the alcove, the bird fled from single unguarded egg lies abandoned. Your stomach...
Ooh, alright, we are devouring this kid. Good breakfast. Alright. Well, we are almost full HP, so let's upgrade a card. For example, this card is very good. And this card is very good because we have a combo with vulnerable attack, this one, right? 15 damage to all enemies. Now, I mean this one is like, it's OP. It's still good. Oh, wow, who is that? They look so cool. I feel like the monsters in this game are like a good content for cool plushies on the table, in a very good way. And so now that I've shown you how the basic stuff in this game works, to not make it boring, let me turn on my professional narrating mode. So, first I decided to get rid of the most damaging enemy, and to do that I needed to apply a vulnerable on him, and we just end this poor guy's life. And these guys were kinda a piece of cake. Shrug it off. Gain 8 block. Yeah, sure. Gain 5 block. Nah. Deal 12 damage to all enemies. Cost 1 less for each attack played this turn. Wow, the combo could be so good. We can use the 0 energy one, then use 2 energy ones, and this one will be free. That's amazing. Honestly, gas. After pricing this game's cards once more, I decided to take the safest path, where we'll be able to upgrade 5 more times before the boss and also take this juicy treasure. Then I stumbled upon this legendary Sapphire Seed that gave me 2 choices. Enchanted card, so first time I will play it in each battle it will gain me 1 energy, or heal 9 HP and upgrade a card in your deck. And I decided to play it safe so I can upgrade a card and also be almost full HP closer to the boss fight. Then I upgraded 1 more card on the rest stop and I got what I think is the best relic for no protection cards run, because at the start of each combat I gain 4 plating. I don't know, wait, what is happening? I don't know anything about this game, right? But I have like an incredible feeling that I'm being so lucky that nobody ever was so lucky. Honestly, I don't know. Because we just got an amazing item that actually gives us block when we cannot use block cards. So, wow. And after upgrading 1 more card, it was time to bully this guy. Because on the very first turn, I attacked him 4 times and dealt half of his HP. And basically blocked half of his damage. And that's exactly how every battle before the boss went. I was very confident. Until... Right, the next 9 times, when Tim loses HP, it only loses 1 HP instead. Right, I understand what it is saying, but what do you mean 9 times? What do you mean 9 times you will not be damaged? What? Alright, sure? Right, only 2 times? I mean, I thought it was a bit worse. What do you mean 27 damage? Alright, we might be fucked. At that moment I didn't really realize it, but that's exactly when everything went downhill. Probably if you already know how to play Slay the Spire, these potions right here are looking at you, and you're thinking, why is he not using them? Alright, there is a very important reason for that. I forgot. I totally forgot about them. And, of course, even though I was trying my hardest, I used all of my 2 brain cells. And guess what? The boss was left with the exact amount of HP that I could have damaged him with my potions. Of course I can do like that, and then we'll defend, and we will not get killed. But we lost. Okay. I mean, I get that. Yeah. Oh. I feel so bad. I feel awful. I feel like I was so lucky this turn, and I will probably not get lucky as much on the next ones. And I completely sold just because I didn't use potions. I would have won if I used gain 2 energy and deal 20 damage. Like it would have changed everything. Oh my god, I'm actually cooked. Neo will now greet you at the start of each run. That sounds more like a threat rather than something good. Now, even though I unlocked a new character, I decided to still play Ironclad, because every time at the end of the combat he heals 6 HP, and that's actually probably the best character you can use for no protection run. And Neo, who sounded more like a threat than something good, is actually pretty chill, and she gave me the possibility to pick one of the 3 cool thingies, and I decided to pick a random relic, and it was a shovel that lets me dig a random relic every time I'm on the rest stop. If you remember, before I already said that I'm locked in, and then I realized that I actually wasn't locked in. Now, this time, I am really locked in. I immediately analyzed the whole map, found the path I want to take, and went to the first battle. And even though I finished the first battle with less HP than I would have preferred to, I was very confident. Then I chose a card named Rampage. It deals 9 damage, but every time I use it, it increases its damage by 5. Then I found a pretty cool event where for some reason shifting Chaos is gay. One thing you can know for sure about me is I don't play like a normal person ever. First time I ever play Pokemon game, I play a hard challenge where you like lose your Pokemon for life. First time I play the Spire, I go without blocking anything. So, of course we are transforming a card, and of course we are transforming a defend card. And that's exactly where the mightiest deck of all started to be built. You will see what I'm talking about a bit later. And after obtaining this new card that I think I actually developed feelings for, I got myself 60 gold in the event and started battle again. This guy actually reminds me of this one monster from the song game. I forgot how it's called, but I'll show that on the editing. Alright, maybe they are not as similar as I thought they were. The battle went very easy and quick, and I got myself a second card that will make an absolute combo of destruction. It deals 9 damage, and after using this attack, I draw 1 card. And after 2 more battles, I get left with less HP than I would have wanted to. Deal 9 HP, deals 3 additional damage for each card in your exhaust pile. Are we building the exhaust pile deck? Yes, we are. Okay, I'm sorry for foreshadowing that much. It's just that I know what will happen next, and I'm so fucking proud of what I did. It was amazing. Next, even though we had almost half of our HP, I decided to dig the relic, and we got a relic that gives us the possibility to draw an additional card every time we shuffle our draw pile. And because I didn't heal, the next battle I got left with 35 HP. And also I took this card that deals 8 damage, and if the enemy is vulnerable, hits twice. That is very good. In the next treasure room, I got myself a sparkling lipstick. But don't let it fool you, because it's a good relic. Every battle at the 3rd turn, you get 1 dexterity and 1 strength. And even though I had only 2 battles before the boss, I was getting worried because I had left with much less than half of our HP. And also I added this card for my exhausted combo wombo. Then I quickly rested, so I had at least some HP left. Not for long though. Whoa, I didn't see hit damage is 16. Whoa. I took a card that deals 6 damage and draws a card if I lost HP this turn, and quickly went to obtain a random relic for adding Clumsy to my deck. And as I understood, this relic gave me a second Forgotten Ritual card, and that's the best thing that could have happened to me. And before the boss, I went to the shop where I bought a card that draws 3 cards and exhausts itself, a fire potion, and I paid to get rid of Clumsy card that I just obtained. And now we go and heal, and we don't really have enough HP, and we lose, as I understand. Alright, I don't know who the fuck is that. I didn't know we have different bosses. Of course we have different bosses, because it's a good game, so it will have different bosses. I do not know why I thought that we don't. So yeah, I kinda panicked because I had not enough HP to beat a boss, and also I already was expecting a different boss, so yeah. Plow. The first time ceremonial beast HP reaches 150 or below, it becomes stunned and loses all its strength. Okay, it sounds like a debuff for him. So, we have 1 exhausted card. That's very good. So we can do that. But an exhausted card! It's an exhausted card, isn't it? Well, I didn't use it, but it says an exhausted card. I don't understand this game. Maybe I read this card wrong? You exhausted a card this turn. Oh my god, I'm so slow. Indeed, because guess who still didn't use the potion? But in this turn, I redeemed myself. I used a power card that whenever a card is exhausted draws 1 card, and used a card that draws 3 cards and exhausts itself, so I got 4 cards. Then, because I had exhausted cards, I used a Forgotten Ritual card that gave me 4 energy, and I was able to attack him 4 times, dealing around 70 damage for 1 turn, and stunning him because of the ability I read before. Ooh, that was sexy! Alright, that is very sexy. That is so sexy, oh my god. Ringing, ring, banana phone. Oh, not the DMCA. You can only play 1 card this turn? What? This one is better, so... In case you were wondering when the hell he will remember to use potions, there we go. Oh, wait. I should have used that one! So I finally used my potions, gained 3 thorns, dealt 20 damage, and applied weak. Maybe, just maybe, there is a small chance that it is not too late, right? Small chance. And it turns out that chances weren't actually that small, because almost right before dying, with 6 HP, I was able to kill the boss. Now, the question is, did we complete run, or did we complete one map? If it gives me the opportunity to get myself a card, it probably means that we will have a second map right now. So, that's cool. And it was cool, because right after defeating the boss, the game gave us a golden ticket to our progression. The Stoke card. It exhausts your hand, and then you draw exact amount of cards that you just exhausted. And then you exhaust the Stoke card. So for my exhaust deck, that was very good. You look very beautiful. Wow, just look at the art. Also, we just healed. Ooh, thank you very much, this. And even though I could have chose Big Hug from Teskatera, I decided to pick an actual OP ability. What it does is it makes every single strike move in my deck cost 0 energy, and also I could not delete it. What I didn't even want it to do. Wow! So just imagine how many free attacks we have right now. So, because of the really good deck, there is not much to tell you about the second map, though I got a very good potion. Look here, in this turn your next card is played next to time. Oh my god, my brain is braining because of how interesting combos in this game can be. Wow. Also, I got a relic called Permafrost that gives me 6 block the first time I use power ability each combat. And after defeating one funny looking bug, I almost died to a toad. The only thing that saved me was this strategy. I had left 1 energy and I needed to deal 31 damage. That's why I needed to use Duplicator to use then Havoc card to get 2 cards, and one of the cards was Forgotten Ritual. So now I had 4 energy and I dealt some damage already and I was able to finish him. Oh, yes! Energy! Fuck you, Toad. Oh my god. I mean, that was sexy. That was sexy. Afterwards, as quick as possible, I went to the shop, where I got myself a hidden gem ability that chooses a random card in my draw pile that, when used, will actually be used 3 times. And also I grabbed for just 36 coins an attack that deals 32 damage for 3 energy. In addition to 2 new attacks, I got myself a tuning fork relic that every time I use 10 skills gives me 7 block. And also in the random event, I traded Permafrost for Petrified Toad. And Petrified Toad, each combat gives me a potion-shaped rock that deals 15 damage. Also in the shop, I grabbed myself 1 more Forgotten Ritual card, got a bit more gold in 2 random events, and of course rested. And it was time to fight the boss with only 59 HP. And be ready for the cinema. First, we used Regeneration Potion, because we needed more health. Then I immediately struck with the Rock Shape Potion. Then I used a card that gives me 2 replays for a random card in a draw pile, and it gave the replayability to one of the best cards to combine with it. The card that each time I attack gets 5 damage better. So each time I used it, 15 more damage. Then I used Master of Strategy to draw 3 cards and exhaust the card. After that, because I exhausted the card, I used Forgotten Ritual to get 4 more energy, attacked 2 more times, and used Soak to fully get rid of any defense cards, and attacked for 32 more damage. It wasn't as bad, we dealt 61 damage. I feel like 61 damage is probably not that bad. Get further away, increase Sandpit by 1. Increase the cost of this card by 1. In 4 turns, you will be eaten and die. Wow, that's actually such a cool idea. But the turns until I will get eaten weren't as much of a problem as I thought they would. The problem was an amazing amount of damage that this motherfucker does. And for this battle to not be boring, I'll skip the details, because I just used the same strategy over and over again until I got 10 HP left. And as you can see, the next attack is gonna kill me. Right now, we should end him. I'm not sure if we'll be able to. Oh, I think we will be able to. Look at that card. Just look at that card right here. If I'm not mistaken, this card alone should kill him. I think I am correct. Just look at that. Just look at that sexiness. Oh my god. Ooh. Ah. I don't know. I feel this game is very good. Nah, this game is awesome. Wow. I feel so stoked. Like, stoked, right? Stoked. I'm sorry. And now that I realized how OP my deck is, the only card that I could have taken is Stoke. If Google is right, Act 3 is the last act. And this amazing guy made our OP deck even more OP because, of course, I took an Iron Club that gives 1 card each 4 cards you play. Also, let's take a moment to appreciate how amazing the art is. And I know we all are waiting for the last boss fight. That's why I will speedrun everything that happened before the boss fight as fast as I can. So I encountered these interesting scrolls that have an amazing ability that each time they attack deletes 2 max HP. That's cool. But they were demoted to toilet paper. Then in the shop I bought a relic that each battle when you lose HP draws 3 cards. And also I paid to remove the defense card from my deck. Then after the battle where I got 32 HP left, in a random event, I got myself a relic that deals 1 damage to random enemy every time I exhaust a card. After that, I almost died to this weird thing, but don't worry, my amazing deck gave me the possibility to deal 64 damage in a single turn, and I got myself an amazing card that deals 9 damage, and you draw cards until you draw a non-attack card, which I don't have too much of. Then I rested, and I got a relic that increases my max HP by 10. Rested again. In a random event, got myself a very nice potion that discards any number of cards, then draws the same number discarded. After that, I battled with a very scary mini-boss, who I fortunately defeated. And this nice battle actually gave me a lantern relic that adds an additional energy at the start of each combat, and one of the best cards in my deck that gains 1 energy for each attack in my hand. And just remember how many attack cards I have. Also for 15 HP I upgraded 3 random cards, battled these guys that I absolutely destroyed, and it was time. And it's time to battle with End Boss. Ooh. He attacks for 18. First of all, he probably will be the only one who attacks, so we throw weak on him. Then we definitely use the free ones. Okay, we get the Stoke. Whenever the card is exhausted, so we can use this one. We exhaust, so we can use this one. So we can use this one. I should have attacked a different guy. I don't know why I attacked this guy. But alright. I should have attacked Queen. But that's okay. So we use that. We wait for this one. We wait for it. Draw 2 more cards. It's good. That's why we gain 6 energy. Attack. Exhaust. That's exactly what we should do right now. Is we should use that. Just like that. And we have an amazing hand. And after damaging this guy a few more times, I realized that I don't have much important cards in my hand, so I should discard them, so I will have better cards in the future. And that's when the fun began, because we got into an infinite loop. I was using Forgotten Ritual and Expectified for energy, and I was drawing cards with Pommel Strike or Pillage, so I had infinite energy and infinite cards. Just look at how amazing it is. Wow, I'm so focused on not blundering it that I cannot say a word. Because if we will actually finish the boss in 1 turn, I don't know, I might be the coolest in the world. What is happening? What is happening? What have I built? What have I built? What is that? It's a monster. It's a monster. It's a monster. Victory. So, alright, I'm not sure if that counts as I beat the game, but basically I did beat the game. It's just that the game has so much of replayability that I will need to beat it basically without a shield for 10 more times at least. Now that is actually awesome. The way we killed the last boss was brilliant. That was very good. So, thank you very much for watching until this moment. Let me know if you would like to see more videos on Slay the Spire 2. I really hope you like this video. Also, I really hope I made your day a bit better. And that was awesome. Slay the Spire, amazing game. Bye bye. And don't forget to subscribe.